What is going on, guys? How you doing? My name is Nicholas Kuntz. Welcome to White Mountain Outdoors. So today, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I would make the first video for this channel, and I thought I would just make like a Mod Podge, compilation of like different videos I've taken on hunts, like just videos of different animals that I've captured over the years, successful hunts, different things like that. Just a good little compilation video of those types of things, or make little mini videos of the ones where I have enough content for. But it works out that today this is a better idea. So before I lose light, I actually still need to get my tent set up and stuff. It's going to be getting dark soon, but I'm walking on my own land. For the first time in my life, I've owned my own property. This is where I came in. As you can see, I moved a rock. I'll have to work on leveling out this tomorrow. Basically, it's Memorial Day weekend 2025. It's a beautiful year. 2025 is an absolutely glorious year for the world. 2025 is a glorious year. And I'm here in the beautiful White Mountains, about to enjoy a beautiful sunset. Like I said, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of work while I'm up here this weekend and into next week. So this is the first part of it. This was the only part of the property where you can actually effectively access it at all. I actually had to come in here. It's kind of hard to see down that way, but it's very thick along the roadside. But basically what I did was I came in here and cleared a few trees just so that I could work my way back here. I'm going to be bringing like a building, I'm definitely going to be bringing some stuff back here to the extent where I am going to want to go ahead and need to clear some of this stuff out. So I was doing some looking, trying to think of like how I'm going to go ahead and do this. I do want to try and capture some footage of me actually doing some of this work and going about the process of developing this land. It's going to be an incredible process. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but honestly, it's incredible. I've only been on the property one time before, even though I've been paying on it for years. And like I said, the one time before was 6 months ago. And like I said, I've been paying on it for years. So I basically paid off. And now I finally feel comfortable being able to come and enjoy. But this is the first time I've actually gotten to actually check out the land, check out all the trees, see what's here. It's just it's incredible. I can't even describe how amazing this place is. And when I just am looking at it, and I can just imagine some of the trees, a couple of the trees cleared away, with all of the trees cleaned up for fire safety and for a lot of different reasons. But first, I think this is our first problem. Now, aside from being able to get in and out, which is technically problem number one for sure, that's the very first thing I'm going to do in the morning tomorrow, is I'm going to fix the road so that I can drive in and out of here properly. The second thing that I need to do is I need to put up a fence. So one of the big purposes for me coming up here this weekend was so that I could put up a fence and a gate for my dogs, so that when I during the summertime this summer, while I'm coming up here to do work on the weekends, I can bring my dogs up here with me and obviously be able to have them just be with me and get the opportunity to go out and explore and enjoy all this as well. I wanted to bring them with me this time so badly, there's just no way that I was going to be able to manage 4 dogs and trying to do everything that I've had to do, which, you know, like clearing all those trees and just doing all this crazy stuff. So anyway, so priority number 1, fix the road. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen. This is like something that like I know is going to end up being a problem. I have to fix this. Instead of looking at the camera, I look at the screen. So I'm going to try to look at you guys. I'm going to try to do it. But instead, I always end up looking at my own face to see how stupid I look. But who gives a fuck about how stupid I look? Because I look stupid all the time. Anyway, fix road. I have to get back into town and get some more T-posts. Thank goodness they're actually on sale this weekend, and the sale ends tomorrow, which is freaking awesome. So gonna go snag a bunch of T-posts. I already have fencing and everything else that I need. Oh, I need clips. I might need a pair of like the good wire pliers, even though I brought some pliers and some stuff with me. But anyway, so I'm gonna stretch wire and get that fence up for my dogs so that they have a good, safe place to be when we come up here. And then I think the next thing that I'm going to do is work on clearing trail. My dad wants to be able to bring his 5th wheel up here, so I need to clear all this space so that if he wanted to bring it up here, he could bring it up here. And then that tree is just in the way. If this is going to be how I get in and out of here right now, then there's just no way. That tree's got to go. Yeah. And I would almost question if it's on my land, but it's definitely on my land. So that one's good. So that one's going to go. That tree is going to say goodnight. It'll be some good firewood. It's just going straight up and down too. It's not like a really good tree. These other ones, some of these ones I'll be able to actually do some kind of cool Mr. Miyagi shit with them, and hopefully be able to make some cool looking trees. I want to... It's interesting because in here the pine trees don't survive as well, even though I've got one right here, right? Like I've got a sapling. I've got a bunch of little pine tree saplings. Looks like I might even have a couple different species of pine. And so I want to like cultivate those. And honestly, it's kind of interesting because I don't know. I think it's because of the wind in this area that I don't know what it is. They don't grow tall here in this particular spot, but like 50 feet higher they do, or you know what I mean? Like 1 mile that way they do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, I just have to, I want to figure out what I need to do to be able to like support some of these guys, whether I need to just like this tree as a brace for this one so that as it grows it has something to like be always braced against, so that it has like just like a living support, so that way it can grow taller. Because it would be awesome to get some taller pine trees to like grow on this property. It'd be kind of cool. But either way, like I'm finding everything. The only thing that I am finding that I was nervous about was like around underneath some of these things, there's like fucking, I've never experienced poison ivy. My biggest experience with poison ivy is Little House on the Prairie when, oh gosh, I'm literally blanking out on Little House on the Prairie characters, and that's my shit. That's my shit. Freaking... Wow, I'm a loser. I know it's Mary, Carrie, Ma, Pa, and I can't remember the main character girl's name who wrote the whole thing. What am I doing? I'm a loser. Anyway, I have to set up my tent. I did clear out a little space over here so that I have a spot to do my tent and all my stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna clear that tree out, clear everything out. It's gonna get dark soon. That sun's starting to go down. I definitely need to get this going. This is gonna be my tent area. But what I was to say was, what's her name from fucking Little House on the Prairie They were out collecting leaves for a school project, and they were on like a picnic. They were on like a camp out or whatever. And their parents went out and what was it? Mary and Laura. Oh my God. Mary and Laura Ingalls, right? Mary and Laura find the poison ivy, and they're like, no, get the fuck away from the poison ivy. And all of a sudden, that bratty little bitch and her little brother roll up, but I can't remember their names for sure right now. They roll up and they basically like shove Laura and Mary out of the way to be like, hey, that's our leaves, man. We got those ones. And they're like, all right, yep, you got those ones. You guys, those ones are all you. And sure enough, they get torn up by poison ivy. Their mom, all of them. And that's how I know about poison ivy. And that's why ever since I was a little kid, I don't want no fucking part of that stuff. And so anyway, there's this stuff that's growing around. It looks just like sticker bush, but I don't see no stickers on it. But it does have some good little mapley style, oak little, could just be like a little oak sapling, a little scrub oak, something like that. I don't know what it is, and I just hope it's not poison ivy, and I don't want to get it if it is. So anyway, that's all I got about that. It is time. I have like short work to do. It's actually gonna suck. It's not brutal. I hate when I have to get camp set up so quickly before dark. I like to be able to get camp set up and have a little bit of time before dark to relax before it gets dark, but it's all good. It'll be good. Get stuff set up, get ready for bed. We're gonna be here for almost a week. I'm gonna be up here for like 5 days, 4 or 5 days. We'll see. I'm gonna like stop one day on the way back down and do some fishing, maybe for one day, maybe stop evening, spend a night, fish in the morning, go home in the morning. So we'll see. Anyway, it's gonna be a beautiful adventure. Welcome to White Mountain Outdoors. Thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you come back for the weirdness and the brain farting. Please guys, trust me, I've been working straight for 2 days and have had hardly any sleep. Yeah. Anyway, check back. Love you guys.